Good morning, EAE. My name is Gabriel Olson. I'm here to present you with the somewhat official, unofficial news of the Entertainment, Arts, and Engineering program here at the University of Utah. And when I say here, I'm talking about the virtual here because we're still a little bit on the somewhat of a lockdown situation. And it's also summer, so things are a little bit lighter at Entertainment, Arts, and Engineering and at the University of Utah as a whole. However, just when I think things are slowing down because of the summer, the news just keeps flowing like a fine wine, let me tell you. Usually I mess these up a few times and have to record them several times as we go, but we're going to try and one-shot this today, so let's go for it. Let's bust out into the news. We're going to try some new things this week, some titles and topics that we haven't normally done. So keep that in mind. If you get some ideas of some things you might want to share, if you're a current student at the Entertainment Arts of Engineering, if you're a faculty or a staff, or I don't know, an esports director, and you have something you think you might like to share it with me. I'll have my email down below in the description, but my guess is you know how to reach me anyway. And alumni, feel free to reach out. While you're at it, if you enjoy listening to these good morning announcements, hey, why not hit subscribe and ring that little bell? That way you can support me in doing that because it's like 2 a.m. right now and I'm sharing this with you. I'm rambling now. Do you see how this works? So hit subscribe to get me to get on with it. So let's begin. First of all, we've got a new segment of the announcements. It's called the EAE Recipes, and that is because our dear Dr. Bob Kessler shared his famous family taco recipe with us on Slack. During the pandemic, people have been at home. We've been trying new cuisine. We've been cooking new recipes. Maybe some of you have. But he shared with us his Honey-Chipotle shrimp tacos. It's kind of making me hungry right now. I'll share those. I'll share a link to those down below as well. Hey, why not? If you have some recipes, why not share them? When I told you there was some big news this week, tacos are not the least of it. I don't know. I think they're pretty important, especially on a day like today. It's Taco Tuesday today. I just realized that. Usually these announcements come on Monday. Today they're coming on Tuesday because yesterday was Memorial Day. So how's that for a long weekend? Hope you enjoyed it. Let's move on. Okay, so there's some competitions coming up. So our grad students, undergrad students who just recently graduated with these beautiful games that you've worked so amazingly hard on, I've got an idea. Why not submit those all that effort into some competitions? You've already got the trailers. You've already got all the media information. You've already, by now, publish them on Steam or some other platform. How about we get a little more recognition out? So a couple of the competitions going on right now is that the Summer Game Fest is the Day of the Devs, promoted by Double Fine and I am 8-bit. Is happening now. The deadline is actually today. You've already got everything ready. Why not just submit it? And coming up in a few days, the IndieCade submission deadline is coming up on June 1st. So that's the International Festival of Independent Games. It's going to be a 9-day party online celebrating independent games. So why not celebrate with them by submitting your game? How about that? BT Dubs, if any of you know of any competitions coming out, let me know. I'd love to shout them out as well as send some reminders because we have some amazing games this year. Okay, let's move on. Something else going on this week is our very own Dr. Ashley Brown is doing a charity stream on her Twitch channel. It started on Sunday, but it's going all the way through Thursday. So she's doing currently a charity stream for takethis.org. So they are a mental health organization helping people out with mental health. Really, really important and awesome charity to donate to. So as far as I understand, you can see the schedule here and you can see the link. I'll link it also in the description down below. But you can get her to do some weird things like write a letter to your parents telling them how awesome you are. I think for a donation, she'll wear a certain cosplay, all sorts of fun stuff in the good name of charity. She's already raised a whole bunch of money for them, and hopefully she can continue to raise a whole bunch more for that amazing cause. So follow her on Twitch and support good cause. Okay, moving on. So we're going to do something a little different here than we've never done before, and that's an industry shout out. That's where we share some good news of one of our recent grads that just got a job in the industry. And so today, Kent Pham recently accepted a AI engineering position for Rockstar. So one of our Rockstar students getting a job at Rockstar and doing a Rockstar job for AAA. So we're really excited for him. Kent, congratulations. If you are a grad or a current grad, former grad who recently just got a new position in industry, we'd love to hear about it. If you want any news like that, shout it out. Just let me know down below. You know the drill. Also, this time, let's give a shout out to one of our professors here at EAE, who is our artificial intelligence instructor, Rogelio Cardona Rivera. Dr. Rogelio. You don't want to miss the doctor part. But he teaches our AI class here, and Kent gave him a shout out, so I'm going to give him a shout out as well. Kent said, I recently got offered a position as an AI engineer at Rockstar. Thanks for letting me sit in all of your classes. It really helped for the interview process. So there you go. Not only teaching academic principles, but practical as well. We have a lot of rock stars here at EAE, and now we have rock stars at Rockstars, which we have a lot of rock stars at Rockstars. So let's go. Okay, so next on the list, Blaze's Ultimate Game Idea. That's a competition powered by Fiverr. If you don't know what Fiverr is, it's where you can go get people to... You can hire people on Fiverr to do various things, but they are having a big game idea competition. And the grand winner of this competition gets $25,000 worth of Fiverr to help them actually produce their game. So one of our students, Daniel Powers, she actually submitted an idea she's been working on for a long time called Valiants. It's a comic book turn-based action adventure. I guess that's the quick synopsis of it. But she's been working on this prototype pitch since high school, basically. She also entered this into the graduate thesis projects during her time at EAE, and ultimately continued to refine that and submitted it to Fiverr's Ultimate Game Idea contest. I'll produce the link down below for that as well. It's the ultimategameidea.com. Currently, her game is a semifinalist with 4 other games, so they've already won $1,000, and they actually went into a second round of pitches for the ultimate $25,000 of money and marketing support for that. So she went on to hire some of her EAE teammates, Zach Gaynor, Liz Ross, and Galen Fries, to work on that second pitch. The voting is over. The public has voted on that. We are just waiting to hear the news for which of those 4 teams goes on to have their game produced. Either way, we are so proud and excited for the future of this passion project. So that's one of the really big things about game development is passion drives everything. And I know this is a project that a lot of the students have been extremely passionate about. It looks beautiful, and we're excited to see what happens. I'm feeling pretty optimistic for this game, but we'll announce that next week. Okay, next is the EAE Indie Game Shoutout, where I just want to announce some of the games that are being released on Steam this week, so you can download them and play them. Chromalition. Chromalition is a third-person skating platformer where you play as a graffiti artist who can become graffiti and bring graffiti to life. So this is one of the game by one of our recent graduates. So the release date is May 27th. It should be releasing any moment now on Steam. Check it out. It's awesome. Next on the list for June 1st is the Ballad of the Masked Bandits is coming out soon. This is a really cool character switching game, puzzler. Ballad of the Masked Bandits is a puzzle-packed stealth game where you play as 3 raccoons in a trench coat pulling off Wild West heists, and it is beautiful as well. So check that out. That is the news for this week, my friends. If you like what you hear, if you like getting these messages every week, show me some support by hitting subscribe down below. I'm going to keep doing these every week until they tell me not to. And who is they? Who's to say? It could be anybody. Anyway, you guys have a great week, and we'll see you soon.